Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nigerian citizens. The Dubai government has asked them to move away from the humanitarian city. Now, they are in the desert now. The Dubai government has asked them to move to the desert. This is UAE, United Emirates Arab, Dubai. These people you see here are people that have Dubai visa. And these are some of us here also. These are some of Nigerians now. These ones refuse to go to the desert, but we're still hanging out here. We've been sleeping outside our houses because we don't have house. We've been here because of the coronavirus. And we have no home to go. We have no place to go. This is where we've been sleeping outside for 6 days and they've been moving us around. These are Nigerians. Yeah, ndị Igbo ma ndị Hausa ma ndị Yoruba nọ na obodo Oyinbo a na-akpọ Dubai, United Emirates Arab. Ndị obodo abịago chụọ anyị ọsọ ebe anyị nọ. Si anyị si ebe a pụọ na-achụ anyị. This is 6 days now anyị nọ na-ararụ n'iro. So biko Nigerian government ụmụ ihe eme na-emere anyị. These are Nigerians. These are Nigerians. These are Nigerians. Assalamu alaikum mutanen garinmu ɗan Najeriya na kashe ku. Mun dan gurin mutanen Najeriya ne. Mutanen Dubai sun kore mu daga cikin garin su sun ce mu bar garin su kafin on the 10th of this month. Sannan kuma sun ce mu zo humanitarian center za su kai mu garin mu baya. Muka dawo nan gurin humanitarian center aka ce mu bar gurin mu je masallaci mu zauna muka je masallaci ka zauna aka ce to mu bar gurin kuma mu koma cikin daji. Abu da kiran desert. Ga mutanen mu ma a cikin desert da sun ga a nan gurin. Ba ruwa ba abinci ba ma abin sha amma dai suna cikin desert. Ga shi nan Dubai UAE United Emirates Arab kenan ga sunan ga mutane mu wallahi mun fi nan banga wadansu ma sukan zo su sumaya a nan gurin. So Nigerians dan Allah ku abin ku za ku ma yaran ku ga mun rai a hanya mun zo nan gurin da mu samu kudi da mu kawo mu a iyayen ma gida na amma ga shi nan za mu ruwa wayo a nan garin. Nigerian government muna kiran ku don da ya san yake karfi yana da karfin da zai sa wanga video din ya je viral da ya kokari ya sa mu video.
So to sọ fún wa ni pé àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà wà níbí àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin àtẹni tó lóyún àti wà ń bíbà látọjọ́ mẹ́fà àwọn olóyún wà láàrin wa àwọn tó níwèé láti padà wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí gbogbo wa máa lọ àdẹ̀ṣe tán a ò fẹ́ lòdì sófin wọn wọ́n ní pé kí gbogbo wa máa lọ àti kóra wa sí bíbà yìí a wà níwájú ibi tó yẹ kó ti pè wá wọlé nígbà tó bọ́yá wọ́n tuntun tì wá síwájú ní ìsìn báyìí inú dẹ́sàtì inú yanrìn tí ó wà fún ẹranko láti máa gbé ibẹ̀ náà kó wa sí nǹkan tó ń sọ wá ní pé wọ́n lẹ́ranko ni wá wọ́n ti wá títí wọ́n ní ká máa wọnú inú igbó lọ àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yẹn àwọn èèyàn wa ní àwọn èèyàn ọmọ Nàìjíríà àwọn ló wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn tó níwèé láti padà sílé wọn ò ṣí ọ̀nà fún wa láti padà àwọn èèyàn ló wà nínú igbó tẹ́ ń wò yẹn àwọn èèyàn wa rèé àwọn ọkùnrin wà nù wa àwọn àgbàlagbà àwọn tó wá sọlúdé ń bíbà wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn olóyún wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ kékeré wà ń bẹ̀ ìṣe náà ti wà wọnú inú igbó lọ wọ́n ní ká máa wọnú igbó lọ wọ́n ṣe náà wọ́n lé wa bí ẹranko.
Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridget. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. So from the video, you can see clearly that it's a cry out for help. It's a crisis situation there. So those are images of Nigerians who are stranded basically in Dubai, and they are crying out to the authorities, Nigerian authorities and leaders to help them. And they are saying that they've been banished to the desert. And incidentally, what they are saying, the narration is that they've got legal visas to come to Dubai, but they've got no job, so they've got nowhere to stay. And basically, they were living on the street until they were all packed into the desert. So where they were staying before, the government said they don't want them there. So they've all packed them into the desert. As you can see, this is a desert that is not, it's not a habitable place for any human being or for animals or for any, nothing survives in the desert. It's a land of, it's where people, nothing lives there. So that's where these people have been banished to. And one of the guys that's narrating there actually said that some women, they are pregnant. They come from all walks of life in Nigeria. You hear the same person speaking Igbo, Hausa, and then another person that was speaking in Yoruba there, and they are all basically saying the same thing, that they are stranded in UAE, in Dubai. There's inhumane treatment that has been melted out to them, and they want to go home. They say they want to go home, and they are begging the Nigerian authorities to please assist them to send them home so that their life will not be wasted in this desert. Actually, there was somebody else that reached out to me and was saying, oh, we need to help these people and whatever we can do. She was actually she's a YouTuber. She was actually telling me that it was a young man that reached out to her and was asking for help. that was before I now saw this video that was sent to me yesterday about, you know, so many people that are stranded. I mean, it's something that has become like a joke, because everywhere you see that Nigerians are stranded. I was looking on social media yesterday and I saw a group of Nigerians that have just arrived from Lebanon, women, mostly women, young girls that have just been, you know, rescued. They were also stranded. Now we have people stranded in UAE, Dubai. And as at the moment, as I'm talking to you, there is crisis going on in Ghana with Nigerian traders or business people who are saying that they are revolting because I don't know what's going on there. The Ghanaian government is telling them to pay some taxes and they're asking them for $1 million and things like that. So I think this is just a reflection again of what is happening in the Nigerian government, that Buhari government, you know, don't really care about the citizens, both those who live in Nigeria and much less those who live abroad. And some of these people, from the next video I'm going to play to you, you will see what the issues are. People, these recruitment agencies, which sadly are also Nigerians, will tell them, oh, come to Dubai, there is job. Come to the UAE, we have jobs available for you. So they'll get these people to pay money because they want to make their own profit. And then they get them visas because it's pretty easy for them to get, you know, UAE visas. But they don't tell them that when you get there are no jobs. They don't tell them that the visit visa that they give you, you are not likely to be able to get jobs there. Most of the people that go there, they have nothing to do. If you are lucky, you might be able to get a restaurant job, or you work in a hotel, or you work in, you know, those kind of hospitality businesses. But as you all know, because of the pandemic, most of those places are shut down. So you see a lot of them would have paid millions to come to Dubai. And when they get there, they find out that the story that they've been told is all not true. They will be stranded. They've got no place to stay. And that's why you find a lot of them. And if they share their narrative to you and tell you how they got to Dubai, you'll be surprised that it's people that actually come there to recruit them. And this is exactly what's happening in other UAE countries. You see, they come and recruit young girls, and when they get them to UAE, some of them are sold to, you know, to become house helps, and they treat them very badly. They have no mouth to talk. There's a lot going on. And this young man also shared his own story, which I'm just going to play to you now.
Please, my name is Daniel. My name is Daniel. I'm from Nigeria. As of last year I came to this country with an employment visa, which cost me Dubai, which cost me up to 2 million, 1 million too. But on getting here, I came to realize that the employment visa is fake, and we have a lot of people here who is stranded in this same issue. We have a lot of brothers who are stranded in this same issue. Back home, the agents will tell you there is job. But when you reach here, you will understand there is no longer job. I'm also using this opportunity to tell our people to please avoid all these agents that tell you that keeps telling you there is job in UAE. Please, my brothers and sisters, there is no job. Even when you are coming with your visit visa or employment visa, most of them are fakes. Most of those agents are fake. Please, my brothers and sisters, please desist from them. Please, I'm using this opportunity to call people, to tell my people, please, I'm looking for a way to come back to Nigeria to start up something. Please look for a way to assist me, please. Thank you very much.
Boy, hustling, no, the way mother was a boy, Obodo you go, no, he'll give me him now, I thought to cut on the water. Oh, yeah, we're going on, my brother.
So for those of you that are not Igbo or Nigerian and might not understand what he was trying to say in the second video, he said that he has been hustling in Obodooyinbo, and Obodooyinbo means white man country, that he is now picking up cartons on the street of Dubai for survival. I think this is a lesson for some of our young people that want to travel out of the country. By all means, they should please desist from traveling to Dubai like the young guy advised in the video.
So right, you guys, you can hear what the young man was saying. Daniel, he's saying that he's stranded in Obodooyinbo and he had to pay over ₦1 million because they lied to him that there are jobs there. I mean, this is what most of these agencies do. And if we had a responsible government, the first thing to do is to tackle this issue at the source. because it's becoming a very big problem because they are exploiting people. They are engaging in all sorts of trade that they should not be doing with these vulnerable people because they know people are desperate for a better life. Most Nigerians who get any opportunity they get to leave Nigeria, they will take it. That's why people still put themselves at risk and they will follow the route through Libya, through Morocco, because they want to come to Europe. And the funny thing about Nigerians is that if you tell a Nigerian, if you live, you that even live in Beta Obodo, you will not even the Arab and all those places that are not even friendly, to immigrants or to black people. If you tell them that Obodo is not easy, Obodo is not where you pick money from the floor. Obodo is a struggle. They will abuse you and tell you, why are you there? If it was not that easy, you are there now, you don't want people to come. You are trying to discourage people. I'm sure a lot of you would have had that experience. When you tell your family members, this is what they say. We need to create the awareness, and that's why I'm doing this video, just to create the awareness. Please tell your people back home. Do not go to UAE. There are no jobs in the UAE. I've said it before. The girls that go there, they use them to do maids, and they do all sorts of things to them. So a lot of them that go to places like Oman, places like Abu Dhabi, all those places there, So please tell your family back home, if any employment agency will come to Nigeria and say, come to Dubai, pay this money, we will take you, find a job, it is a lie. And the Nigerian government needs to really start clamping down on this employment agency. They are mostly run by these traveling agencies, are the ones that do this nonsense. It's a way of scamming people, to be honest, because they collect money, from what the young man Daniel was saying. Apparently, the friend that introduced him to the agency also collected his cut. You see how the whole thing goes. Everybody's looking for a way to rob the other person. So we need to create that awareness that there are no jobs in UAE. Stay in Nigeria. If you have 1.2 million naira, 1.5 million naira in Nigeria, is enough for you to start a small scale business. It is better for you where you will have freedom, where you will not be afraid of your life. You will not be sleeping on the streets. At least this young man now had a home before he was, dumped in Dubai. Now he cannot go home. He's stranded there. It's a very big problem that, the government, I feel like the government still have a responsibility. I'm not sure if there is no high commission, if there's no high commission in UAE that they can go to, or they are not allowed. I don't know how things operate. These Islamic countries, they are not like this part of the world where, you have a lot of support for refugees or people that are stranded like that. You see what they did? They banished them to the desert. That is the wickedness of the highest order. These are a country that is very, very rich. They've got oil. They are so rich. It's so developed. Yet, because they are black people, they just banish them to the desert. They don't care because they don't have a responsibility to them. Because they will say, we didn't ask you to come here. They only need you to come and do their, sweep their floor and, help them to nanny their children and, do their menial jobs. That's the only thing they need you for. Except you are a professional who they need to work in their big, giant multinational companies. Those are the ones that they will give a good package to. So be very, very careful. Do not go to UAE except you are going on holidays. Don't travel to the UAE thinking that, especially if you are coming from Africa, you are unskilled. You don't have any professional or certificate that are stacking to the roof that they will need you for one of those their oil companies. No. If you think that you're just going to go pay money and go there and get a job, it doesn't work like that. Those who are there, I've shared some, they shared their experiences with me in the past when I visited Dubai, and I can tell that they are not finding it easy, but it's just like, survival of the fittest. They are trying to survive because they know that where they are coming from is no better. But sometimes where you are coming from, my mom used to say that if you cannot go forward, then it is advisable to go backward, at least where your life will be safe. And I just hope that, with as many people that are making this video and sharing this, it will get to Abike Dabiri and it will get to Buhari and his assistants or whoever is responsible, so they can provide not only provide accommodation, because some of these people are saying they don't have food, they don't have water. Imagine being in desert and not having food and water. The temperatures in those parts of the world is like 40 degrees, 45 degrees on an average day. So they should please not allow them to just perish in the desert and help them to go back home safely. Please leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. And if you want to help Daniel, please leave your comment below and we will find a way to reach him and see if it's something that we'll be able to do. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And I'll speak to you in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye.